As it continues in Gaza, we're getting a closer look at the challenges on the ground.
Yeah, 13 WREX's Samantha Soto speaking with a local expert tonight about households in that region experiencing resource shortages and political upheaval. Sam, tell us, what did you learn?
Yeah, Brittany and Will, while devastation and disaster continues overseas, it is still a place many people call home. I sat down with a local expert who has been studying life in Israel and Palestine for nearly 2 decades, telling me about the effects the war is having on those who live there.
We're talking about people with families and kids who want to go to kindergarten. That is what Gaza is about. It's about much more than just bombs or deprivation that they're facing right now.
While hundreds are still being held hostage in Gaza, the war is hitting close to home for Dr. Emily McKee. While doing research on the ground in Israel and Palestine since 2007, she has grown ties with people in Tel Aviv and other places in Israel and Palestine.
It's a really dangerous place and a very traumatized situation for a lot of people right now.
Dr. McKee is an associate professor of anthropology at NIU. She says right now access to water is a critical issue.
Water is really being used as a weapon in this case. The siege is part of the tactics of war right now, and it's creating a real humanitarian crisis. So there are 2.3 million people who don't have enough access to drinking water.
But there has been a water crisis in Gaza since long before the recent attacks. She explains water is unevenly divided through those with more political power.
Generally, Israelis have a lot more access to water than Palestinians. And so some of my research has been trying to look into why that is the case and also who's trying to change that.
Even as 2 American hostages have returned safely, a mother and daughter from Evanston, Illinois, the conflict in the Middle East is one that's being felt across the globe.
It is a beautiful place to be and a beautiful community to live in. So it is not simply a place of death and destruction. It's also a home that needs protection.
And just last night, President Biden addressing the nation, asking Congress to pass a $100 billion plan that would help aid the war overseas. Will.